Trick or treat time. Trick or treat time. Trick or treat time. Get treats, it's time for Halloween.
Hey horror fans, today we're going to talk about the hungriest, most gluttonous man that ever lived, Tarrare. Born in the 1770s in France, Tarrare could eat his own body weight in beef by the age of 17, and before long he was kicked out of his home because his family could not provide for his gluttonous appetite anymore. Tarrare's appearance was apparently relatively normal. He wasn't even fat. He was a skinny man, and the only distinguishing features of him were terrible teeth and a powerful stench that could be smelled from over 20 paces away. He worked as a showman after this, eating basketfuls of apples, corks, flints, and cutlery and other items, including live animals such as cats, puppies, and snakes, a particular favourite of his. As a result of the problems his appetite caused, he ended up in hospital staffed by military doctors who encouraged him to join the French army as a spy. So he did this, and his main role was to eat wooden boxes with hidden messages inside. However, as he didn't speak a word of German, his career as a spy didn't last very long, and he was captured and tortured. And it was soon discovered when he finally passed the box that he had been given a fake note, and this was meant to be a test as a spy. He was given a mock execution and tortured further before the Prussians let him go. Tarrare went back to the hospital to the original doctor he saw, begging him to cure his insatiable hunger. So he stayed in the hospital while the doctor tried tobacco pills and all other sorts of remedies, but none of them worked. While staying in the hospital, Tarrare became so hungry that he began to drink the patient's blood, tried to eat the corpses in the morgue, and eventually was kicked out of the hospital for eating a toddler. Not much is known of Tarrare's life during the next couple of years, but in 1798 he returned to a different hospital, looking worse for wear to say the least, and eventually, a couple of months later, he died of tuberculosis. And so ends the story of Tarrare, the hungriest man in history.